Check, check. Check, check. I cannot hear a thing. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's broadcast of the Forest Bearcats taking on the Kosciuszko Whippets. The Forest Bearcats hosted the Northeast Lauderdale Trojans last week and were victorious 21-14, and now they take the road up to Kosciuszko to Atala County, where they're going to be facing off against the Whippets of Kosciuszko tonight. Whippets are a 4A school, just like the opponent was last week, as was a 4A school. And here come the Bearcats onto the field, ready for some action here tonight, and we're glad that you're here to join us as we're ready for another exciting night of Bearcat football here from Kosciuszko Field, home of the Whippets. Bearcats are 2-2 on the year as they were victorious last year, and they're looking to move their record into a winning season, into a winning record, and go 3-2 tonight if they're able to get the victory here tonight, Drew. So it's a great night for some football. Weather is perfect, and we're glad that you're joining us here this evening for Forest High School football.
Yeah, man. The campus here, they redid the campus. Looks really good here, but it is a great night for football tonight. I've talked to Coach Parker a little bit this week, and Kosciuszko is kind of like us, young team. They're going to throw, they're going to pass too, the same, but I'm excited. Remember last week Bearcats didn't have, on defense, they didn't score against us, but the only time they scored was when the interception, then at the end of the game,
we
they
basically gave it to them. Right.
But, really shut them out basically last week, so I'm looking for that to again tonight.
Defense looked really, really good last week, and, really I think that's one of the keys to the game is if the Bearcat defense keeps stepping up. Last week, Northeast Lauderdale ran a lot of I formation, so it'll be interesting to see what Kosciuszko runs this week. But we also saw Lofton in a quarterback there for the Bearcats last game, and we'll see who the quarterback is tonight for the Bearcats. This is the 23rd meeting between Forest and Kosciuszko, about to get underway. Both teams have won 11 games in the 22 games beforehand, and so the winner of tonight's game will have the edge in the rivalry. Jaden Nycock is kicking the ball off, and there is the kick. It's going to be fielded at the 20-yard line there by the Whippets. Works to the far side. He's going to make a couple men miss. He has a little bit of room on the side, and it's going to be wrestled out of bounds, but not after he crosses the 40-yard line of the Bearcats. And so nice return there by the Whippets, and it'll set up good field position for them to start out the ball game.
Last week, with Lofton, he looked really good. Young guy, freshman this year, looked pretty comfortable back there, but I'm excited to see what he's going to do tonight, trying to get your jitters out of you and whatnot, last couple games. So I'm excited to see what he does on offense.
Yeah, he's a ninth grader, and, so a lot of learning there to be had. And so I got Kosciuszko's roster here on my phone as we are again away, and so we'll we'll see if we can get the names out to you here tonight. In the gun, it looks like it's number 11 here for Kosciuszko. Roby is the last name. Davian Roby. He has the running back set off his right shoulder, and they have two men here to the near side and one on the far side. Kosciuszko in all black, and your Bearcats are in all white. High snap over the quarterback's head, and he's going to be in trouble, and he's wrapped up, stacked up behind the line of scrimmage as the Bearcat defense did a good job getting there, but it could have been a big play.
Hey, let's talk about Adam Gates last week. You know, he was a key player on that defensive line, really busting up the center every play. Just about. He was back there to play, back in the backfield. So I'm really excited about the defensive line, seeing what they're going to do with this offensive line, bust up the play.
I agree. I totally agree. And so, get them behind the chains. It's now going to be second down and about 13 yards as the ball's on the 41-yard line. High snap again. It's going to be a handoff on the left side, breaks some tackle, makes a man miss into the secondary, and it's going to be tackled there by Ant Pinkston, and he has the first down there for the Whippets.
Kosciuszko runs basically the same offense. You look at it, spread, doubles on each side with the running back either side of the quarterback. So it's something we're used to seeing. So it shouldn't be too much of a surprise. What we'll see tonight. So.
I think it comes all down to blocking and tackling, right. Drew. I mean, we see they have some big linemen here, especially on the right side there for Kosciuszko. First down now on the 19-yard line.
There it is.
They're going to give the handoff in the middle. He's stacked up. Good job there by the Bearcat defense, just like you said, Drew.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, like I said, Bearcats see it every night. I mean, every day at practice, they know what what we have, so be good for us.
I think that was number 52 on the tackle, Praise Moore. Second down and 10 now after no gain on the play. Ball is right at the 19-yard line of the Bearcats. Kosciuszko on their first drive of the game. High snap there again. It's going to be hitting the backfield there by Martin Brown, who was coming off the edge, and no gain there on the play again. This first drive is big for the Bearcats, Drew, if they can keep the Whippets from scoring.
Oh, no doubt. It'll be huge here.
Ethan Wood is the quarterback. It looks like number 14. And number 6 is who they've been handing it off to, Tolliver, Kavion Tolliver. 9 minutes and 43 seconds as we're just getting into this ball game. Kosciuszko on their first drive. There's the snap. Ethan has it. He passes over the middle. It's going to be caught complete inside the 10 down to the 9-yard line. It'll be enough for a first down, first and goal for the Whippets. Ethan Wood with his first completion of the night for Kosciuszko. Drew, what about this football weather, man? It's great.
Man, I absolutely love it. This 50-degree weather every the past couple of nights, man, it's perfect.
I know.
Just get you fired up.
The wind has died down a little bit, and it's a perfect night for some football. Snap is going to be given off straight up the middle there to Tolliver, and he's going to walk into the end zone for the Whippet touchdown. Looked pretty easy there for the Whippets.
Yeah.
Forrest had a couple negative plays, though, and so maybe you can capitalize on some of those plays. They ran it just right up the middle, maybe a little bit of right tackle, and into the 10-yard score.
Yeah, it didn't take them long to drive down the field with 9 minutes and 24 seconds left here in the first. So, Bearcat defense. What kicking team they got.
Yeah, I know. We have a great kicker this year, Jaden Adcock, and so we're real confident in our kicking game there. We'll see what they have. Number 82 is on for the kick. Oh, he has plenty of leg. My goodness.
Oh, man.
Are
they going to find that?
Kicks it into the pasture, and they send somebody out to look for it. My goodness. All right, let's see here. Well, thank y'all for tuning into tonight's broadcast as the Bearcats are trailing 7-0. They're about to get the ball to start their first drive. If you're listening tonight, go ahead and be sure to comment that you're watching tonight's game.
What you think tonight, Lee? What you think about offensively? What we're going to do?
I think obviously, I think if you can get in the run, establish some of the run. I know we saw a lot of Bradford running it last week, and so if he can run pretty well, also last week we saw a lot of
Larry Patrick,
and we also saw Pinkston, number 13.
Yeah, Pinkston.
He was making some big plays in the wide receiver position, and so I think if you're able to hit a few big plays at first, that might be the key.
I really think this game is huge for us because next week, Lee, is district for us as far as district play. So these first couple games you get a lot of kinks out of you, but I guess all in all, every game counts. But next week it really starts district, so you really want those hitting on all cylinders.
That's right. Well, the benefit is too. We're playing these 2 4A schools before district play, and so that gets us ready for our district games. Next week we have Clarkdale.
Homecoming too.
Well, yeah, it is homecoming there at L.O. Atkins Field, and we know Clarkdale's a really good team, and so we got to focus on this week though. Get this W tonight.
Lee, when I was helping coach, came here, and you remember when we went to Southeast Lauderdale in the rain?
Yes.
That's how hard it rained that day here. We were out here, and it was rough. I'm talking about nothing but a mud slop. So that's my memory of Kosciuszko.
Wow. It's kind of like when I went to Oxford last weekend. It was nothing but rain. So. All right, 9 minutes and 23 seconds here in the first quarter. Bearcats are going to take over here on offense as the ball is sitting at the 20-yard line. It's going to be a high snap. Going to rush to the outside.
Good run.
Larry Patrick is going to rustle out to the 30-yard line. I believe it's Larry Patrick. Yeah, number 3. Good carry. First down there for the Bearcats. That's a good 10-yard gain to start to play a high snap, but is able to recover.
So talking about high snap tonight, Cade Tillman is going to be starting your center tonight. A lot of jitters. I remember playing that position too growing up. So first couple plays he may be a lot excited here, but I'm excited to see what Cade's going to do tonight.
Our 10th grader is Tillman, and we are excited to see the game he's going to have. Hard snap count there by Lofton. He's going to fire it over the middle. He has Pinkston. Pinkston has the ball across the 40-yard line at the 41. First down there for the Bearcats.
Beautiful. That was a bullet across. Beautiful slant there, and good job by Pinkston and Lofton there to connect.
Lofton got his feet set and fired a dart over the middle on a little crossing route, and we had a great angle on that play for us to look at it. Good hands, and moves the chains again for the Cats. 2 plays, 2 first downs, and the Bearcats are on the move up to the 42-yard line. All right, Stephens going to be a handoff there to Patrick. He's going to bounce it out here to the outside, spins, tries to make him a miss, and gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's nice to hear the Forest Bearcat band making the trip. Last year they were not able to make a lot of road games, or maybe any road games, and so for them to try to make the trip here to Kosciuszko tonight is definitely a great thing for us. There is the snap. It's going to be a handoff again to Patrick. He has a little bit of hole up the middle. Tries to barrel over the middle linebacker, but gets all the way up across the 45 to the 48-yard line. It'll bring up third down about 3.
Yeah, you give me 7-8 yards to play, we're going to win the ball game.
That's right. Third down and 4, we'll call it, as the Bearcats have to get to the other 48-yard line of the Whippets. And you really kind of feel like this is a big third down here, Drew. You want to go ahead and move the chains. I doubt that we would go for it here on 4th down and get them positive yards.
Let's keep the momentum.
Patrick off the right shoulder here of Lofton. Lofton looking to pass. Fires the middle, and he has a man. He's going to cut across the sideline. Now he has the first down. There we go. He was trying to work the angle, and I think if he would have just turned up north, or that would be south, he would have had the first down. But anyway, he stumbles forward and gets the first down. I don't know who that was there on the catch. Was that Pinkston again?
It may have been. I'm sorry. I was so excited about it. Let's see. Yeah, I think so.
First down for the Cats is their third first down of the drive, as they're now into Whippet territory on the 47. There's a snap there, call flag. Looks like maybe false start there on the receiver. And they'll call it there on the Bearcats. Back them up, back into Bearcat territory. Be 1st and 15. from the 48. Six minutes and 29 seconds. Kosciuszko leads 7-0 here in the first quarter. Blitz.
He is right there.
And fires over the middle. It's going to be caught there by the Bearcats across the 40-yard line, close to the first down marker. It's going to be number 2, D'Aquarian Icom. There on the strike. That was about a 14-yard gain there on the play. And, man, Lofton was looking good passing the ball tonight.
Yes, he did.
3 for 3.
Yeah.
Second down now is short after a gain of 14 on first down. You know, that was a great job there by Forrest, Drew, after the penalty. Backs him up behind the chains to go ahead and get a nice positive gain. And it looks like Kosciuszko is calling a timeout here as they're trying to figure out what they're going to do on defense.
Maybe a heat timeout, but I think.
It could be, yeah. We're 6 minutes.
Yeah, heat timeout. But, man, Bearcats look good throwing tonight. I'm liking that. I mean, you want that. You want to mix it up. You know, last week we ran the ball really well, but you want to mix it up with the run, too.
That's right.
I'm not sure what this is to say, but I can't see everything, so.
Drew, I do want to thank our sponsors real quick. We'll thank our elite sponsors for the Bearcats snap the ball. We got Bank of Forest, Community Bank, Vowels, the City of Forest, Southside Mart, Forest Dental Practice, Farm Bureau, E-Pix, Ingram Images, and Tadlock Construction. Thank you to our elite sponsors sponsoring the game tonight. There is the snap. It's going to be give there. Patrick, he works the left side, hits the hole hard, and stumbles forward for the first down. Bearcats.
Good job.
Moves the chains, looks like down to 28. And you know what? He decided he was going to run that ball hard, and he paid off for him.
Yeah, you know, I like the running backs, man. They're not tippy-toeing. Like, hey, just hit the hole hard.
That's right. It's actually the ball's going to be on the 33-yard line on first down here as Bearcats get deeper into Whippet territory, looking to pass his Lofton. He's going to go for the deep man, D'Aquarian Icom, and it's going to be, just over the head of the Icom and off the fingers of the defensive back, as that almost could have been intercepted.
You know, I like the matchup there. I mean, it's not a bad call at all. I mean, look at Icom. I think he's every bit 6'3", 6'4", you know, real tall guy. But just a tad overthrew him.
If he would have had his feet under him to be able to jump there, he would have been able to make the play. 5 minutes and 23 seconds. Whippets lead 7-0. Doubles either side here on second down and 10. Handoff is going to be Patrick left side. He plunges forward. He's still on his feet. Down to the 25-yard line.
Ball's got to be down.
Oh, the referee's calling him down, though.
Yeah, ball's down.
Nice run there, though, by Larry Patrick as he toting the rock across the 30-yard line down to the 25. And thankfully for the Bearcats, the ball was not a fumble. Third down and 2. Ball on the 25-yard line of Kosciuszko. Bearcats are really driving here. 3 receivers are going to be to the left side. 1 here. Icom is to the right. Lofton is in the gun. He has it. He's going to hand off the middle to Patrick. He's going to try to shake the outside and loses a yard. Well, he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage with 4th down. You got to go for it here, Drew.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. 4th down territory.
Deep in Whippet territory. Tried to run a little counter play there.
I like that slant play we had a minute ago.
Let's go Bearcats. I see our chat. We'll get it active on our chat here in just a minute. Let's see what the Bearcats do here on this drive. Lofton in the gun. He drops the ball and falls on it. Be turnover on downs as we're not able to handle the snap. And a promising drive comes to the end there as the Whippets will take over on their own 30-yard line with 4 minutes to go here as the clock continues to run. I don't know if that's the protocol. Maybe it is.
No, I don't think so.
7-0. Kosciuszko leads here in the first quarter of play. We're glad that you're locked in with us, tuned in with us, and we want to hear from you tonight. So if you're around your phone, if you're watching on, obviously you're watching on YouTube, but go ahead and chime in. Hard snap there from Wood, the quarterback, Ethan Wood. Just try to draw the Bearcats offside. There's a bad snap there by the The quarterback was wrapped up and sacked in the backfield as he was lucky to pull that ball in before a big old number. Oh, who was that there for the Bearcats?
Willie Tucker. Willie Tucker. We called him a lot last week.
We did. Man, I tell you what, he really looks super big out there. He's playing defensive end maybe for the Bearcats, but he was there and he was ready to gobble that ball up. So loss of about 3 on the play. It'll be second down and 13 from the 25. We'll call it loss of 5. Second down and 15. Looking to pass, looking to go deep. He has his man, and it's going to be caught. And he almost got away with some interference as it's going to be completed all the way down to the 40-yard line into Bearcat territory. First down there for the Whippets.
Yeah, we got lucky there on pass interference there.
Yeah, he caught the ball anyway, though. You had a feeling if he didn't catch the ball, they were going to throw the flag. But Pinkston got a little turned around there on the play, and their receiver, number 11, was able to make a good play on the ball. Number 11 is Davion Roby. This is his second catch of the night. 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter as the clock continues to roll. Whippets up 7-0. Bearcat defense looking for a stop. Man, this slot receiver here, Drew, on our near side is big.
Yeah, he is. Big guy.
High snap again, and the quarterback's going to be thrown off. He's going to be hit in the backfield, wrapped up there by Praise Moore, number 52, his second big tackle of the night.
I'll take that all day.
Absolutely. Let's just hope they continue to snapping the ball high and maybe one of them get over the head.
That's right.
Ball is back here to the 45-yard line. Loss of about 4 yards again. 45-yard line of the Bearcats. Uncle Brian's chiming in. He says, let's go Bearcats, need this W. I could not agree more.
I agree, Uncle Brian.
Thank you for tuning in. All right, there's the snap there. The quarterback standing at the 50-yard line. Oh, he is wrapped up and sacked back there by number 5. What a great play. Devon Chambers sniffed that one out like a hound dog. And, man alive, he could almost intercept that ball.
He about timed it right where he could intercept it. I thought that's what he was going to do right there. But, hey, I'll take that.
What a play. Quarterback telegraphed that one all the way like it was coming from England. And it was...
I love that.
Where to go. Third down and long now. Ball's on the 49-yard line. We'll call it third down and 19. 49-yard line. There's the snap. Ethan Wood looks back to pass. He fired over the middle. It's way over the head of the intended receiver and caught there by the chain gang. And it'll bring up fourth and long, and the Whippets will have to punt. Great job there by the defense.
Love it. Great job by the defense. Put pressure on the quarterback, with a high snap there, but good job by the defense to stop him there. Let's get the ball back, and let's drive down the field here, Lee.
Drew, how much does that amp you up, man, when you get a big play like that? We saw Praise Moore hit the quarterback, and we saw Devon Chambers come in to make those big plays. I mean, that has to get some confidence.
And it does with your defense. It really, we call it the momentum, but it's really, for the defense side, it fires you up. Hey, we stop these guys. Now we can do it now. So, all it takes is one time.
Bearcats trail 7-0. 1 minute and 5 seconds here left in the first quarter as the Whippets are set to punt it away. And let's see who's back here. Number 10 for the Bearcats, Jatarius Washington. He's a 9th grader standing on the 9-yard line of the Cats, ready to receive this punt.
Not sure what.
I don't know what the
hold-up was.
Pause in the action is here,
sure.
But it looks like now we're ready. I love a high snap here. It's a good snap, and it's going to be punted away. Nice high punt away.
Get away.
Away from the receiver. It's going to check up there at the 25-yard line where it'll be downed, and that's where the Bearcats will start their second drive of the night. Let's hope for more of the same here from the Bearcats on their offense, as we saw a good balance of run and pass. Our premier sponsors this year are Tyson Lackey Memorial Hospital, and our traditional sponsors are the Lions Club of Forest, the Rotary Club of Forest, Royce Wyndham Tractor, the Williams family, Trey Rogers and family, the Bearcat Gridiron Show, Coach David Parker and family, Forest Baptist Church, Forest Methodist Church, All Seasons Worship Center, and Citizens Bank. Lofton is now in the gun with 2 receivers to either side, and he's going to look to pass to one of those receivers. He's going to be flushed out of the pocket. He's going to work the left side and stumble forward for maybe a gain of a yard. There's not much doing there on the play.
I like that, Lofton. I mean, that's smart as a young quarterback. Hey, if nobody's open, not throw it. I mean, I can either throw it out of bounds or let me get a yard or two.
That's right.
I like that. That's really smart.
His brother, we watched him really grow up over the past 2 years. And I know I'm pretty close to my brother. You're pretty close to your brother. But, maybe his brother was able to kind of teach him some things and about the quarterback position over the past few years. There's the snap's going to be handoff here to the right side. Patrick has it. He's looking for a block. He doesn't get it. And he is going to be wrapped down there. No gain on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 9 from the Bearcat 26-yard line. Zoo looking for a block there from the wide receiver and just wasn't able to get there in time. Into the first quarter here as the Bearcats are looking to convert a big 3rd down, trailing 7-0 as we move into the second quarter. You're listening to the Bearcat Gridiron Show. We'll be right back. Great atmosphere from the Bearcats. Bearcat fans who've made the trip up from Forest. As the Bearcats are now converting 3rd down. Fires over the middle. He has Logan Mapp. He works to the outside. It's going to be just short there as he crossed the 30-yard line. Had to get up to the 34, and that'll bring up 4th down.
If I'm playing NCAA right here, I'm going for it.
I agree, but unfortunately this is not NCAA.
No, definitely not. Last week we saw Jay kicked a lot of good punts last week. Really got a boot on him.
Tell you what, he steps in like that in the gun. He almost fakes him out like they're going to go for it. I'd love to see him keep one. Oh, punt is blocked, and it's going to roll out of bounds at the 15-yard line. You're not back far enough, in my opinion. But he was unblocked, and number 42 for the Whippets just came right in.
That's been great field position for them.
Mike Evans says, "Let's go Bearcats." Thank you for listening, Mr. Mike.
What's going on? And Jason Grayson and the Grayson family are listening tonight.
Southside Mart is one of our great sponsors. Thank you for
and there's
your
a couple guys at Southside tonight watching on their TV there at the store.
That's right.
Go there and get some snacks, some drinks, and go watch it with them if you're around there.
All right, so it sets up good field position here for Kosy as they're already in the red zone. There's the snap. They're going to look to pass. They're going to fire into the end zone. Devon Chambers is covering, and it'll be incomplete, but 2 flags come in on the play as the receiver was shoved there. It'll be pass interference. Reagan Irby's watching. Lottie Towner's watching. Thank you all so much. Justin Boswell says, "Let's go." Thank y'all for supporting the Bearcats here tonight. I guess that'll be half the distance to the goal, Drew.
Yeah, I think so. It's half the distance. One thing as a corner, what's easy to throw a flag is when you're looking at the ball, you're not going to get called. But if you're looking away and you're on them, it's going to get called every time.
I felt like he turned his head there right at the last minute, but it was just a little too late.
Yeah, it was.
It'd be big if we get a turnover here, Drew.
Oh, no doubt. A good high snap right here would be great for us, huh?
We'll see. They're going to have 2 receivers here to the near side. They're going to set up far outside. You expect a handoff here.
There it is.
Their high snap is going to hand off at the middle. He's going to work the right side, and he's going to scamper in untouched into the end zone. Is Tavion. And that'll put the Whippets up 13-0 pending the extra point. As Kosy takes advantage of a short field.
False start, maybe.
Man, he kicked that over the net. My goodness.
Got a good leg on him.
I need to see who number 15 is, see if Ole Miss needs to recruit him.
The Bulldogs will take him.
Actually, Ole Miss has a pretty good kicker this year.
Lee, you know what I'm excited about?
What you excited about, Drew?
Fourth quarter trivia.
Yes, fourth quarter trivia. I went through all of our sponsors. Didn't even talk about Popeyes. That's our most exciting sponsor. Not to discount all of our other ones. I guess they might have declined the penalty. What are we doing?
I'm not sure.
I don't know, but it's an extra point. But yes, fourth quarter trivia is coming up as the Bearcats go for the win in the fourth quarter. You can win too by answering correctly to the Popeyes trivia question. So if you haven't logged into your YouTube chat, be sure to do that. Subscribe to the Bearcat channel, and be ready to chat and answer the correct trivia question. If you do, Popeyes and Forest will donate a 12-piece family meal to you. That's going to be 2 sides, 6 biscuits, and a drink for just being a winner of the trivia question. So stay tuned into the third quarter, beginning of the fourth quarter, as Popeyes trivia question will be headed straight into your living room, onto your mobile device, or however you're locked into the Gridiron Show. You'll have an opportunity to win.
I could go for some Popeyes right now.
Oh, man, that would be good. There's a Wendy's right next door. But
hey, I could go for some Wendy's right now, too. I talked to our guys at Southside, Jason and Marty. So the Morton game, we got a good, exciting. So we're going to have 2 trivia questions, and they're going to give a free pizza away.
Hey, I like that.
Yes, sir. So we got the hook up there.
So, y'all, of course, the Morton game is huge. I think Morton's playing Pelahatchie tonight.
Are they?
Yeah.
And Lake and Scott Central playing?
Scott Central, I don't. Oh, yeah, Lake and Scott Central are playing. And I think Sebastopol goes up to West Lowndes, which is up in Columbus. So
yeah, that's far.
Bless their hearts, that's like 2 hours away. That's the first broadcast we did. We went to Columbus.
It sure was, wasn't it?
Yeah, we played
many moons ago.
Many moons ago. That's about 4 years, 3 years, something like that. Man, we've grown up.
Gosh.
There's a kick. They were offside, so they won't call it. Man, all the way back, stepping on the end zone line is going to be chopped down there. Why don't you take a knee on that, Drew?
Oh, man. I kind of wish he would have.
I don't know if high school is the same way as college, where you can take a knee with inside the 25-yard line and get it on the 25. That would also be a question for
where's
Darryl Brown.
Now? Yeah.
I'll let you answer that. All right, so Bearcats will start on their own 14-yard line as they have their work cut out for them. 10 minutes and 22 seconds until halftime. 14-0. Kosy leads. And Drew, you really feel like you can beat these guys if you don't shoot yourself in the foot, like getting a block punt or something like that.
Yeah, there's key things right now. But I don't think Kosy is by no means overbearing us. They're not better than us at all. I just think some little things like the pop block punt, that kind of hurt us there. And the great field position for Kosy. So.
That's right. That's right. We have a clarinet solo going on over here.
They got competition tomorrow, so good luck to the band tomorrow.
Where are they going for that, Drew?
Yeah,
Washington's going high snap. He's going to hand off to Patrick. He's going to be up the middle. He's looking at the hole. He's going to shake him in. He's still on his feet. Across the 40-yard line. Up to the 45. First down, Bearcats. That's number 10.
That's what I'm talking about.
Number 10. Who's number 10? Jatarius Washington.
JT.
Freshman.
Or JW, excuse me. Not JT.
Is that JW?
JW.
There we go. JW is the brother of Rocky. Missed last week's game, but he's back in action. Rips off a nice 30-yard run up to the 44-yard line of the Cats. There is the snap. It's going to be a handoff again to Washington. He's going to work up the middle, gains a couple of yards, falls forward, and it's going to be a gain of about 3 on the play up to about the 47-yard line. They'll mark him down to the 46. Second down now and about 8.
You know, JW has been out a couple weeks with a hamstring issue, Lee, so it's good to see him out there. Got it stretched back out and well, so I like to see him run.
Brother of Rocky Washington, as we called his name a lot last year. 3 receivers here to the near side as Lofton's in the gun. He's going to hand off now to Patrick. He's going to be wrestled forward up the middle to up to the 49-yard line. I'll bring up third down and about 5. All right. Third down, big third down here as the Bearcats need to convert this one to continue the momentum on this drive. There's Lofton in the gun. He's looking to pass. He fires over the middle. He has Pinkston. He caught it. First down, Bearcats. Down inside the 35-yard line of the whip is 33. First down. It's a chains move here, and what a big conversion there, Drew.
Man, they got a great combo. Just Pinkston and Lofton, man. They love them. They got a good connection with each other. I'm liking what they have there with the slot receiver there.
There was a little bit of zip on that ball as Pinkston was able to haul it in there in the middle of traffic. Same formation here for the Cats. 3 receivers on the left. Patrick in the backfield. He's going to be hand off there to Patrick. He's going to work the left side, plunge forward. He's going to be hit and dropped around the 30-yard line and get a gain on the play of about 2 and bring up second down and 8. 8 minutes here until halftime. Bearcats are trying to get on the board. You know, Drew, Kosieska's always had a great band, but Forest Band is about the same size as Kosieska's band.
Yeah, I would
flag on the play, and hopefully it's not a procedure penalty, and it will be. False start there on the Cats will move them behind the chains.
And that's stuff right there that you don't want no more. I mean, what game? We're 4 games in now. I mean, just kind of simple stuff we need to not fix, because now, look, we're what, second and...
Yeah, it'd be second about 12.
12?
Yep. Ball on the 35-yard line. Maybe will catch some inspiration from this great cheer squad. But we now got number 55 in at center. We'll have Lofton in the gun. Double receivers either side. They're going to move Washington out to the flat. He's going to look to pass, and he's going to climb up the pocket. He's going to work his way to the outside and be chopped down behind the line of scrimmage back to the 36-yard line. I'll bring up third and long here. As that play seemed a little busted.
Yeah, it looked like it busted up there, and Lofton tried to get on the outside to get upfield a little bit. So now it's going to be throwing.
Yep, it'll be third down and long, which you really feel like you're in plus territory. So you go for it on fourth down, but why think about fourth down when you can get it here on third? 7 minutes until halftime. Cats trail 14-0.
I like your matchup up top with Icom. As tall as Icom is.
I agree. Let's see if we can find that. Looking to pass. He's going to fire over the middle. His arm was hit, and it was way over the intended receiver's head, as that'll bring up fourth and long.
You gonna go for it?
Man, I think. What do you have to lose?
I don't know if Jay has quite the leg. I don't think. I don't know.
Ooh, that would be a long. That'd be like a
42 yarder, right?
Well, you're on the 35. Yeah,
36 yarder.
52.
We'll get our math right here.
No, that's fine. I need to email Mark Petro back on that.
Yeah, I know it.
He told me about that yardage thing.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I told him the other day, I was like, man, I can only do so much mental math in my head.
Yeah, seriously.
Mental math in my head, that's so repetitive.
Anybody know some updates around the county, please?
Yeah,
text us or write it down.
Scores.
Let's see here. Trey Rogers texts me 6-0 Scott Central in the first quarter.
Okay.
That was about 20 minutes ago, so
that's always a rivalry game between Scott Central and Lake.
Oh, yeah. When it's cross county like that, I mean, it's always going to be a good crowd, good rivalry.
I do feel like Scott Central might have the upper hand this year.
Yeah.
And then another little rivalry game is Morton and Pelahatchie. You always feel like that's kind of a rivalry. So the Bearcats will go for it here on the whip at 36, looking to pass. Hopefully they'll have some protection. Fires over the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. A little low and outside, intended for DeQuarian Icahn, who had him on a post route. He had his man beat.
I like it.
And the ball just wasn't there. But, hey, I like the play call there.
I did. He was wide open. I think it just pulled it back just a tad. He would have gotten him.
Yep. A little bit low. He maybe could have dove for it. It would have been a hard play. But the Whippets will take over here. Second turnover on downs of the night. Like I said, Drew, you really feel like this could be a different ball game if the punt wasn't blocked. And if, when we went for it on fourth down earlier, it was fourth and short,
right,
and we dropped the snap. And so if those two plays you get back, this could be a really different ball game, although it's really still manageable, 14-0. Bearcat defense needs to keep them off the board here as they get the ball to start the second half. The quarterback under pressure, fires over the middle, incomplete. But
who was that?
He felt the heat coming from the kitchen as number 50 for the Bearcats. That was Latavius Smith.
What a great number.
Was bringing the many great legends that won that number.
I mean, I'm just saying, Hall of Famers, I've heard.
Hey, maybe he'll get on the front page of the paper when they play Morton.
Yes.
With his helmet off.
Hey, appreciate Bitten. He's always my score guy, but it's 12-0 Scott Central. Morton 8-0 over Pelahatchie.
Morton is 8-0 over Pelahatchie?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Brings a man in motion, does Kosiesko. High snap again. He's going to fire it out to that man. He's going to be dropped incomplete.
He got scared.
He heard footsteps again. As, number 52, Praise Moore, was closing in, and a host of other Bearcats. Bring up 3rd and 10 here, as it's going to be a timeout taken here by Forrest. 5 minutes and 38 seconds is going to be a heat timeout. Although I'm about ready to put on my sleeve, Drew. It might be getting a little chilly.
It is getting a little nip-nip. It is getting a little. Hey, you remember when we went to Clarkdale?
Oh man, that wind was blowing so hard. It was, yesterday the wind was blowing nonstop, and that was basically how it was. And man, I didn't bring a long sleeve. So me and Jordan went to the concert last night.
Yeah.
And we took the Jeep, and so obviously on the way up there, man, it's great, beautiful weather. On the way back, I froze. She had like a big jacket, and I was all warm.
Wow.
I froze. That's what you get for trying to let your hair down there, Drew.
I mean, I try to let my hair flow in the wind, but it it pretty much fell out on the way.
No, I think it fell out a long time before that.
No doubt about that. Oh, me.
Man, I bet you did freeze.
I did. It was pretty cold.
All right, 5 minutes and 38 seconds. They're telling to put a little time on the clock here.
Reset the down clock, 25 seconds.
If we can stop them right here, we might want that. 3rd down and 10. High snap, looking to pass. Are the Whippets. He has a man deep downfield. It's going to be incomplete. Oh, but he was all by himself as he had his man beat, and that would have been off for a touchdown if they would have been able to connect. But they did not, and it'll bring up 4th and 10 as the Whippets go 3 and out. Good job there by the Bearcat defense. Yeah, they went 3 passes there, Drew.
I'm hearing Marty. I'm sorry, and they hadn't stopped the clock. An incomplete pass, so they need to stop this clock. But
the clock operator's definitely been sleeping tonight, as far as I can tell. And
they put 20 seconds off and just stopped it.
We just hope that. We just hope it doesn't hurt us coming down to the end of the game, because we expect this to be a close game here at the end. So stay tuned. There's the punt. It's going to be a line drive punt, and it'll roll. Good job there not fielding that ball.
Yeah, man, that always scares me. The way it rolls like that on top of the bottom there, and it can just pop up at any moment, and you touch it, and it'll be a fumble there.
Good job there by JW letting that ball roll, and it rolled out of bounds above the 22-yard line, 23-yard line. So the Bearcats will need to go 77 yards to get into the end zone. We've seen a couple of explosive plays here tonight for the Bearcats. Some chunk yardage plays. I know a 14-yard catch, a 30-yard run, a 20-yard run, and so maybe we can combine some of those together to get into the end zone here. 5 minutes and 2 seconds left until halftime here at Landrum Field, as they call it, in Kosciuszko, Mississippi. Handoff is going to be to Patrick. Nowhere to go as the timing was off there on the snap, and it'll be driven back to the 20-yard line. Loss of about 3 on the play. Clock continues to wind. I guess you try to chew a little clock here, maybe, if you're behind the chains. 3 receivers there to the right side as there's the snap. Looks like false start. Looking to pass is Lofton, and their flag is going to come in, and hopefully they don't get us for holding.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be holding. Let's see. Yep, that's what it's going to be. Holding.
Tell you what, there's been many penalty flags tonight. They've all been on the Forest Bearcats. Like you said, maybe we can get some of that cleaned up before we get into district play.
Definitely.
Which starts in 7 days.
Hey. Looks like they declined it. They're just going to take the down, which is smart. I mean, it's going to be 3rd and 15 now.
Yep, 3rd down, and we'll call it 13. Clock continues to roll here down to 4 minutes until the half. As Lofton will have to pass here. He's going to hand off to. Ball was on the ground.
I think maybe a miscommunication between him and Larry. I don't know if he was trying to get to Larry.
There was a big hole, though, that was opening up there for Larry Patrick if they could have made the exchange. And now it'll bring up 4th down. And man, last time the Bearcats had to punt right here in this area is where we got it blocked. So hopefully we can have better punt protection here. Either way, the Whippets might get good field position as they have their return man, Tavius, is standing back here on the Bearcat 45-yard line. There is the snap, and it's a nice punt. It's going to make the return man back up all the way to the 40-yard line of the Whippets. Good coverage there as Logan Mapp is on the pursuit, and he's still on his feet. There's going to be a huge scrum all the way at the 49-yard line. Good job there on the punt.
Yeah, great job to get us out of that little position there by Jay. What's the ball's going to be on? You say 50, 49?
Yeah, it's just on the other side. It's going to be on the 49-yard line of Kosciuszko, and they'll have 3 minutes and 7 seconds to try to put more points on the board before half.
I tell you what, it's almost half.
I know. I'll tell you what.
Flying by.
It's only 7:43. Timeout is going to be taken here by the Bearcats. As this is, in my opinion, a crucial defensive possession before half, because it's a lot different being down 2 scores going into halftime knowing you're getting the ball to start the second half.
Right.
I mean, we can hang with these guys.
Oh, we can. I mean, they're not better than us by no means. Like I said, I mean, you just keep plays like false starts and stuff backing up. We don't want to do that. I mean, holding, you're going to have holdings every now and then.
That's
but,
right.
Just simple things like that we need to fix.
Well, I hope that you're at home, settle around your fire pit, enjoying this nice evening, enjoying a little Bearcat football. Thank you for listening to the Gridiron Show and supporting the Bearcats. 1st and 10 here for the Whippets as they start this drive on their own 49. Bearcat defense on the field again. There's the snap. He's going to be handoff. He's going to be in the backfield.
Good job.
Great job there. If we can get a number. That was number 11 there for the Bearcats. It's going to be Kareem Jones. And, man, we called his name a lot last week.
Yeah, we did. Kareem Jones did a great job there, busting through the line.
He had that play sniffed out. Loss of a yard. Be 2nd down and 11 behind the chains. As it looks like Kosciuszko is going to run this clock a little bit. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Maybe not. We'll see. Tell you what, this quarterback Ethan Wood has really shown where he has an arm. Mm-hmm. He can throw it down the field. So we need to really make sure we are preventing against that. And I know next week we'll play Clarkdale, and they have a really good quarterback in Culpepper. He's a big runner, but we'll talk more about him next week. Yeah. I know he's already signed a baseball scholarship.
Okay.
I think with Southern Miss.
Oh, wow. Got a good arm on him then.
Yeah, has a good arm, and I remember Clarkdale terrorized us last year with that little play that they kind of crossed underneath between the quarterback and the center.
Yeah, was that last year or 2 years ago?
It was last year when we went to Lauderdale County, and my goodness.
Yeah. Because weren't we winning the game pretty well there?
We were, and man, the game ended. They were
really?
running down there. The quarterback got tripped up, like on the goal line almost, and the time expired or something like that.
That's what it was.
Oh man, it was heartbreaking. Tell you what, every game last year was close. And we have not yet to have one close this year, but I'm having a feeling this one's going to be close here tonight. All right, second down and 11. Ball from the 48. Looking to pass is Wood. He's going to throw a little tunnel screen there to Tavion. He has a little bit of room, and it's going to be wrestled up down there by the Bearcats after Logan Mapp makes the initial stop. It'll be first down into Bearcat territory down to the 34-yard line. 2 minutes on the nose, really, as the Whippets are trying to put some points on the board before half. That tunnel screen is very effective, Drew.
Yeah, it is. And you know, I love a good screen because you got everybody coming in, and all of a sudden you got to do is just tip right over.
Yep, that's right. So first down now for Kosy. As they're now into Bearcat territory. Looking to pass again is Wood. He's going to clear the pocket. He's sacked. Good job there by the Bearcat defense as they collapse the pocket quickly. And they say, "What's in your wallet, Mr. Wood?"
I love it. Host of Bearcats, Mr. Willie Tucker, Mr. Adam Gates, and I think P.J. Moore there.
Loss of a good chunk of yardage, about 10 on the play. Brings it back all the way up to the 38-yard line, 39-yard line. Second down and long here. 1 minute left until the half. Whippets lead 14-0. And we pressure on the play again. They go back to the tunnel. Holding all night long. And they're going to wrestle him out of bounds. But my goodness, our defender was wrestled to the ground. Right in front of the line judge.
I don't know what else you got to prove when you see the front of your shirt being pulled down as you're going down.
Well, man, his knees were pulled down to the ground. Right. My goodness.
That's pretty bad there now.
Man, so it's going to be third down and about 6 here. 50 seconds. He must have gotten out of bounds because the clock stopped.
Well, knowing these refs, we're not quite sure they'll stop the clock or start.
I'll tell you what, we're worried about the ones on the field and in the box. And they're going to jump off sides. I think there was...
Dadgummit.
Tell you what, if they call it like they've been calling it all night, it's going to be on Forest. Had a little mama's home cooking here tonight. I'm not saying we're not guilty, but... And 3 officials are going to get together to decide who jumped. And they'll call false start there on the Whippets. We'll back them up.
I'll take that.
Maybe that makes up a little bit for the holding call that they missed. Pretty good little crowd here. They came up from Forest here to the game tonight. And for those of y'all that did not make it, we're glad that you're tuned in here to the Gridiron Show. Now they're walking up here to the line. It's going to be third down and 11 with 48 seconds as the clock is now rolling. There is the snap. Ethan Wood looks to pass. He fires it. He has his man downfield. It's going to be...
Did he catch that?
He's going to be out of bounds, they say. It's going to be incomplete. As Jaquarian Icahn was on the coverage. I don't know if they got his head turned around, but the ball kind of went off his helmet. And I think the receiver ended up with the ball, but he landed out of bounds. And it'll bring up fourth down and 11. And and we'll see if they go for it. Their kicker has shown some leg tonight, though, Drew. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to kick this ball.
Oh, man. That would be – well, all right. You did the math.
Let's see. The ball is on the 34-yard line.
So
I would say it's going to be no. So you add 10 for the end zone.
Right.
And you add 7 to snap it back, so it's going to be 17. So that's going to be a 51-yard field goal.
Yep, there we go. Oh, man.
If he makes a 51-yard field goal, I'll say he's earned it. 31 seconds until the half. Kosy leads 14-0 over the Bearcats. Bearcats have played a good first half. They've been able to move the ball on offense and really have only given up 2 touchdowns. One was on the opening drive, and then another one was on short field after a block punt.
They're going to go for it. We're just trying to wait, get the clock out maybe. I don't know.
Well, the clock is stopped after the incomplete pass, but they had the offense on the field. So as much as I talked up a 51-yard field goal, it's not going to happen from what I can tell. Wood is in the gun. I bet they go for the end zone again. They're looking to pass, and he's under pressure. He fires down the field, way high spiraling ball, and it's going to be caught there, and they're going to run into the end zone.
Oh, man.
There was a little pushing and shoving going on down there on the sideline, and our defender got shoved to the ground. They came up with the ball, and they ran into the end zone. They convert the 4th down, and Kosy goes up 20-0. That hurts, Drew.
It does. Man, right there going into half.
I wish they would have kicked a field goal. My goodness. The extra point is good, and it'll be 21-0. Kosy with 20 seconds left until half, and man, they've been throwing the ball all over the place tonight. Had the whippets.
Man.
Scott Central is up 20-0 over Lake.
Hey.
As Kosy is up 21-0 here over Forest. As we're about to take this thing into halftime. It's a little deflating there, Drew. Your defense has played pretty good all half, really, and has not given up the big play, really, and gave one up right there.
Yeah, that was just a hope and a prayer.
It really was. There was 2 defenders down there, and neither one of them could keep them out of the end zone. The defense is really even. They're getting good pressure on the quarterback. They just couldn't get there fast enough that time.
Probably gonna see a little pooch kick right here, baby. I could be wrong.
I doubt that we're going to see anything that we can return.
Yep, I was wrong.
Pinkston's back to return it. He has it inside the 10-yard line. He's going to bring it out. He tries to make a man miss and barrels forward up to the 20-yard line. 13 seconds until half. I imagine the Caps will just take a knee. We'll see. I do want to remind all you viewers, all you Bearcat fans, to stay tuned to the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter trivia is coming up. As the Bearcats go for the win in the fourth quarter, you can win too.
You know, I've been offered money to somebody to tell them the answer. Ooh. You know, hey, but I can't do it.
That's against the Bearcat Gridiron Show Code of Conduct.
Section 23.
Section 2. We only have we don't have that many rules. One is be at all games, and the 2 is handoff is to JW there, and then is wrestled down. So. As the clock expires here, the Bearcats are going to trail 21-0 as we're here ready for halftime in Kosciuszko, Mississippi. We are glad that you're tuned into the Bearcat Gridiron Show. Stay tuned to cheer on the Bearcats as they get ready to start the second half. But we'll first hear the Pride of Forest coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, Forest High School is proud to present 2021 Forest High School Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Mark Davis and Kevin Bishop. Color guard instructor is Catherine Grisham. The prime drum majors are Horry Gray and Rowan Russell. Color guard captains are J.C. Reed, Reagan Lowe, and Indira Vasquez. Drum captains Joshua Patrick and Jesus Garcia. The title of tonight's show is El Matador y la Rosa, a tale of romance and mercy, as a matador falls in love with a beautiful woman who was once a childhood friend, but winning her won't be so easy. Tonight's soloists are Giuseppe Najera on flute, Kevin Castillo on trumpet, and Chi Hong on saxophone. Ahoy Gray, Rowan Russell, is your band ready? Ladies and gentlemen, the pride for us.
So
Where are you posted up at? Yeah, that probably would have been too tight for us. Well, we decided not to use the table mat anyway. Well, we could have. We thought about coming up here. Alright, I got a good trivia question.
Okay. Is it on? I don't want you to say it too loud.
Hey, I found a good trivia question. Let me tell you what it is right now.
time. The band is under the direction of drum major Connor Dennis. Give it up for the big red band.
I said, there's bugs falling out of the tree, guys, and ain't no telling what's been on us.
Yeah, I saw this massive spider today. I went and looked at that dump truck that Lindsay has. Man, this thing is, I almost ran. Dude, look at that. That's nasty. And like, I almost like got in. Well, it probably is not poisonous, but it looks pretty mean.
I would.
Dude, I had steak escape for lunch. I said, give me that foot long.
I had a steak for a long time.
Is that true?
Well, that's what we do. When we play on NCAA, it's always 21 duck. If you jump 21, that's a mercy rule. So you start over. saw y'all turn the lights on, but I couldn't keep up with y'all.
This has been one of the more entertaining halftimes that we've had all year. We've had some where we haven't even had a halftime performance, but both bands got to play tonight. The Pride of Forest looked great.
Yes, they did.
They were all dressed out. They looked like they were ready for competition, which I know that happens tomorrow. And so best of luck to them as they go to that.
Yeah, our two band directors have done a fantastic job with our band. We got 40 plus kids, I would say, on the band. I mean, it's a bunch of them.
It's probably the largest I've seen it in the 7 years I've been following the Bearcats, and I know you've been following a lot longer than that. So
since 19, in the early 90s.
That's right. Well, here in Kosciuszko, the Bearcats trail 21-0. The game's been a lot closer than the score indicates, but obviously you got to put some points on the board in order for it to actually count. Kosciuszko scored with about 3 seconds, about 30 seconds until half on a Hail Mary play, we'll call it, and really kind of deflated the sails out of the Bearcats, but Bearcats get the ball to start the second half. I think if you can drive down and put some points on the board to start out, it's a whole new ball game. So we'll see if they'll be able to do that.
I really enjoyed watching Lofton's beginning, really strong arm, really opened it up tonight, seeing him throw the ball, and I've really enjoyed watching that. And even the run game, a couple plays earlier, looked like we had some good holes that opened up, and I want to see those two mingle back and forth. Let's run a little bit, and let's mix in some stuff. So.
Definitely a balanced offense.
Yeah, balanced. That's the word
on the first couple of drives, as we were able to run the ball and then mix in some good passes. We've seen some good catches made by Ant Pinkston and also by Icom. And as we've really seen Lofton be able to get his feet set and have some good pass attempts tonight, as you see him warming up here on the sidelines with Coach Boone. Do want to go ahead and thank our sponsors for tonight, as they are what makes all this possible. Our elite sponsors are Bank of Forest, Vowels, Southside Mart, Farm Bureau, Ingram Images, Community Bank, City of Forest, Forest Dental Practice, ePix, and Tadco. Our premier sponsors are Tyson, Lackey Memorial Hospital, and the traditional sponsors are Forest Lions Club, Royce Wyndham Tractor, Forest Rotary Club, Forest United Methodist Church, Forest Baptist Church, All Seasons Worship Center, to the Citizens Bank, Coach David Parker and family, Trey Rogers and family, Kay Williams and family, and the Bearcat Gridiron Show. Thank you all to our sponsors. Y'all be sure to go and support our local businesses throughout the year, as they do so much to help our community, and especially here, the Bearcats. 1 minute until we get started on the second half. You're locked into the Gridiron Show. Drew talking about the band. Casey May chimes in on the YouTube chat and says there was over 100 band members when he went to Forest High School. That is impressive.
Wow. 100 band members. 19.
Letitia Cox chimes in and says Pelahatchie's leading Morton 18-15 at the half.
Yep, I got us here. Bitten just texted me 26-6. Scott Central over Lake 18-15. Pelahatchie over Morton at half.
Wow.
So Pelahatchie come back around. Thank you, Bitten. Keep sending those. I'm glad we're getting the ball second half here.
I am too, Drew. I'll tell you what, it's getting a little cooler out here. Feels like football weather, so maybe Bearcats can get into some football action. Start the second half. I would like to see us return this one all the way to the house. If I could suggest a play, if I could make a request.
I like that.
Yeah. You're really good at that. That's a deep kick there. It's going to go into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Good job there by trying not to field that. In the first half, we saw us try to field some.
Oh, man, they're going to call a flag there.
What were we doing? I didn't see.
Let's see. They're going to call
extracurricular.
Yeah. I don't know how much extra. I don't know if they were just tied up and they just guy faked it and fell over. You know, it was just one of those things.
The second half is underway here as we got the kickoff and we're waiting on the call as the officials seems like they have to gather together. The unsportsmanlike conduct there on Kosy, unsportsmanlike conduct there on offsetting penalties, and so the Bearcats will get the ball on the 20-yard line here to start the second half action, trailing 21-0. Let's see if we can put together a good drive here, and we're glad that you're with us here to support the Bearcats here on the Gridiron Show. Whistle blows and we're ready to get started. Lofton's in the gun. There's the snap. He's going to hand it off here to Larry Patrick as he's moving the pile up across the 25-yard line. Good gain there on first down.
I kind of like that formation. It looks like they brought Jay in, and Jay in kind of like a wing T kind of guy, kind of do a little extra blocking, so I do like that.
Yeah. It'll say gain of 2 on the play. It'll be up. Second down and 8 here on the 22. Handoff is going to be up the middle again. Is going to try to work the left side. Nowhere going. As they'll loss about 2 on the play with third down and 10. Or we'll call it no gain. Third down and 8. You'll have 2 receivers here to either side. 2 is bunched near here to the sidelines. They're going to send Larry Patrick out into the flat. Looking to pass. Fires over the middle. Is going to be intended for Logan Mapp in traffic and over his head, incomplete. They'll bring up fourth down. 3 and out here for the Bearcats as they start the second half. And not a lot doing there on that drive as they have Logan on the out of the slot and just couldn't complete it.
Need a good punt right here.
Yep.
Pin us back some more, or pin Kosy back.
That's right. Drew, I'm normally really prepared for, there's a punt. Trying to get blocked. Nice punt. It's going to be fielded inside the 40-yard line. And he's going to make a move. It's to Tavius as he's been the dangerous man all night. Stumbles forward. And great job there by the punt unit again. As this is the second good punt of the night. It's going to be on the ball on the 44-yard line. Normally I'm really prepared for my trivia question, but I was not tonight. But anyway, I did some research during halftime and came up with a really good trivia question that I'm excited to share with y'all tonight. And so y'all stay locked and loaded as fourth quarter trivia is rolling your way, as there's 10 minutes and 9 seconds here in the third quarter. Fourth quarter trivia brought to you by Popeyes in Forest. Tell you, we're always looking for sponsors. Maybe next year we'll have Taco Bell. They're coming. There's a snap. He's going to be caught there behind the chains on a little screen pass. He's going to be wrestled down up to the 50-yard line there. Good job there on the tackle by number 52, Praise Moore, as that's his fourth or fifth tackle tonight. I know we've called his name.
Yeah, we had him here at the line of scrimmage, and we got off of him and got another 4 yards there.
Gain of 4 on the play. Second down and 6. Ball at the 49. That was there complete to number 10 for Kosciuszko. Ethan Wood, the quarterback, is going to bring a man in motion. And they're going to turn around. Bearcats are playing man blitz on the play. And Devon Chambers gets stiff-armed. And still on his feet is the receiver. He's going to be close to a first down. Bring up third down after a gain of about 4. Third down and 1 as the ball is now into Bearcat territory on the 45-yard line.
Gosh, it'll be big right here.
47-yard line. They got to get it down to about the 46. Devon Chambers was there on the stop and just couldn't bring him to the ground. Bearcat players getting loud here for the defense. There's a snap, handoff in the middle, and he has a lot of room, has the first down across the 40 down to the 32-yard line as he's finally stacked up there in the secondary. But that'll move the chains there for the Whippets. As they convert there on the third down. 8:28 here in the third quarter. Number 20 checked into the game for the Bearcats, the 10th grader Derek Little. Kosciuszko stays in the shotgun formation. They're going to snap the ball, look to pass, and they're going to go deep again. They have a man wide open, uncovered. No one was on him, and he catches it, and easy touchdown as there was a breakdown. Communication breakdown there by the Bearcats.
Oh man, I'm not sure what. I don't know. I don't know what happened there.
Yep. No good as the Whippets find the end zone. For the fourth time tonight, it's 27-0 as they're on to kick the extra point. Kick is good. It'll be 28-0. Kosciuszko Whippets on top as they're doing it here on their home turf. Well, Drew, you got to get some kind of momentum going. You got to have 3 and out, and that's not the way that you want your defensive possession to go. Bearcats have come out looking a little flat out of the locker room. Let's see if they can pick up the momentum and get something that'll spark their life.
Yeah, like I said, all it takes is just one play, Lee. It just takes one on offense or defense, a good hit or something, get them fired up. But we really need to get on the scoreboard here to get us into the game. Lee, Ole Miss is off tomorrow, huh?
Yep. You can't lose when you play the bye week, and so
yes, it does.
hopefully, in the world we live in, we don't catch COVID or something like that because we got Alabama coming up the next week. So
I know you don't want me to say this.
What do you say?
Ole Miss is going to beat Alabama next.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Logan Mapp fields it and works it up to the 18-yard line. And I tell you what, you can really see the advantage of having a good kicker because Kosciuszko has a great kicker.
Yeah, they do.
And it's really put us in tough field position. We're normally used to starting around the 30-yard line every drive. Yeah, that's not been the case here tonight. I think we started every drive inside the 20 or on the 20. So, yeah, that's Kiffin said that he was kind of disappointed we had a bye week because we had so much momentum kind of going into
That's the only thing I'm worried
the
about.
game.
Yeah.
But, I've been real impressed with the coaching staff. They've had them ready every game. But Ole Miss is Ole Miss, and so we're bound to lay an egg at some point. There's a pass out to the flat. It's going to be over the head of Pinkston between his hands as he was going to try to work the tunnel screen. We saw the tunnel screen work for Kosciuszko earlier. It'll be incomplete. Bring up 2nd down and 10. State has LSU tomorrow.
Yeah, we got LSU. So we went up there this past weekend. Went to Memphis, and it didn't go very well for us.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It was crazy.
The worst thing is the SEC officials. We got to deal with them all throughout the season. High snaps, going to be a handoff there to Washington. He's going to work the outside, use his speed. He's still on his feet. Tries to take a tackle, and he works his way almost up to the 25-yard line. He'll bring up 3rd down and long, as it'll be about a gain of 3 on the play, 3rd and 7 from seemingly the 26, we'll call it. It's hard to tell. No, we're going to call it right on the 20.
I'm trying. I'm not very good at seeing there. I can't tell.
Yeah, we don't have that nice angle like we have at home.
No.
Press box is a little small here in Kosciuszko, so we're not able to take advantage of that. But they do have a very nice concession stand.
They do.
There is the snap, looking to pass. He has his man across the middle. Logan Mapp in between his hands and incomplete. If he would have caught it, it would have been a 1st down. And they were looking for that little post crossing route again. And it was there. It was just between the hands of the intended receiver. And the Bearcats will have to punt again. 6 minutes and 14 seconds here in the 3rd quarter. 28-0. Kosciuszko leads. 6 minutes, though, until the 4th quarter. And the 4th quarter means the 4th quarter trivia is sponsored by Popeyes. So be ready, Bearcat fans, for that.
Popeyes.
Jaden Adcock is on the punt. There is the snap, and it is a good punt. Nice high punt. It's going to be fielded at the 40-yard line. Going to be returned here by Tavius, and he is still on his feet. And there's going to be a flag come in. As he's still on his feet, to be wrestled down there by number 13, Pinkston. There's a flag back here resting on about the 36-yard line.
You going to say holding, maybe?
I would hope so, but we have not seen a penalty be called on the Whippets all night.
No, we haven't. They must be from Morton, these refs.
It might be from Kosciuszko.
Oh, Kosy.
Sebastopol is 8-8 in the 3rd quarter. 14-8 in the 3rd quarter over West Lowndes.
That's a. Say that one more time. What was the score?
14-8.
14-8.
Sebastopol is winning.
The pool.
The pool.
The pool.
So I think that covers all of our local scores.
Yep. I think it was holding Lee on them.
All right, so to back them up there, the ball is going to be on the 45-yard line of the Bearcats, so that's where the Whippets will start this drive. Oh, high snapper, there it is. And it's going to be fielded all the way back there, deep into the Whippet territory, all the way back, and he works it up to the 44-yard line. They put in a new quarterback, Drew, number 9. And, hey, that shows the snap has been high all night. The quarterback they have been snapping it to seemed to be almost 6 feet tall, and this quarterback is not quite that tall.
No. Hey,
let me see if I can find his name. I'm sure he's a young cat. What kind of whistle is that?
I don't know. Another heat timeout.
Yep, heat timeout, 5 minutes and 4 seconds. So we'll show some love to our elite sponsors as we try to do every heat timeout. Our elite sponsors are Community Bank, Bank of Forest, Val's Marketplace, City of Forest, Forest Dental, ePix, Tagco, Ingram Images, Farm Bureau, and Southside Mart. Thank you to all of our elite sponsors this year.
We do appreciate everybody that sponsoring. If you do want to become a sponsor, get with me or Lee or Justin or Jeremy or any of our guys, and we'd love to have you guys sponsor. We have the equipment to do this and things that we can purchase for the Bearcats. Like today, Booster was able to provide the meal today, and I appreciate Southside and also Tyson donating the chicken today.
That's right. So, great job there, and you definitely have increasing viewership every week. We have a increasing following, and so your sponsorship will be well advertised.
That's it.
4 minutes and 58 seconds here in the third quarter as Kosy now faces, looks like a second down and 25 as the ball is back here on the whippet. Oh, high snap again. It's going to be fielded there. It's going to be intercepted. Intercepted by Praisemore. He's on his feet. He's all the way to the 10-yard line. Oh, my goodness. The quarterback is trying to throw it away, and he threw it right to Derek Little, number 20, who came with a huge play for the Bearcats. That's the player you're looking for there.
That's what we wanted.
Let's go.
That's what we wanted. All I'm telling you, just one play.
Derek Little with the interception as he read that ball all the way as the quarterback was trying to get rid of it and took the ball all the way down to the 12-yard line, which sets up the Cats for a really nice field position. Drew, this game is not over.
No, sir, not at all. Watch us. We're finna get it in here.
Jaden Adcock checks into the game. He looks like he's going to play a fullback position. Set off here to the left side. Lofton is in the gun. He's going to snap the ball, and the play's going to be blown dead. There's going to be timeout taken by Kosiesko as they had too many men on the field. How about it, Drew?
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what we need, a little spark. If we can get it in here before before the fourth quarter, you might have a chance.
Great job by Little there, a 10th grader, to come in and make that interception. Good job.
Yep, great job there by Little. As, again, we're watching a young Forest team, Drew. We got a ton of freshmen, ton of sophomores, and so the future truly is bright.
Man, the future really is. I'm excited the next couple of years. We have a really good 8th grade group coming up too, Lee. I'm excited to see, but, I mean, seriously, these kids are going to grow up, they're going to get stronger, get a lot of experience right here.
Derek, if you go back and watch the replay of this game, I'm sorry that I initially called it the wrong number, but straighten out your jersey next time, I'll get it right.
There you go.
There's the snap. It's going to be handed off there to J.W. Washington, trying to get to the outside, uses speed. Oh, he's going backwards. Wrestled down at the 20-yard line. It's going to be a loss of about 8. Loss of 8 on the play. 4 minutes and 15 seconds tick here on the clock. Cats trail 28-0. We hear you, Jason. We hear you.
What do you say?
I don't know. I can't text and talk. All right, second down and 16 as flags fly in on the play. It looks like there might be some movement. Back the Cats up even further. So now it'll be second down. Ball is going to be on the 19-yard line, and you got to get down. So it's going to be second down and 18. You got to get down to the 1-yard line for a first down. Lofton in the gun. He has 2 receivers here to the nearest.
Oh, I like his
three
slant right
receivers.
Here. Right there.
He's going to look for the slant. And he's going to be under pressure. Rolls out and throws it. Skips the pass intended for Logan Matt. Incomplete. And it'll bring up third down and 18, obviously in 4-down territory. And the clock is rolling here, Drew, as it was an incomplete pass. So, we're still in this game, in my opinion. We're down 4 scores. But if you get one right here, you need all the clock you can get in order to get back in the game.
I like, you see this, like there's no corner back here or safety back here.
I agree.
So if you can get something across either side.
There's the snap. Lofton looked to pass.
There it is.
And it's going to be incomplete as he was hit as he was throwing. And hope he's okay because he is slow getting up after that pass. I know when you're throwing, you get hit like that, man, you're really vulnerable. And it'll bring up 4th and 18 from the 20. And coming on here is number 1, but
we're going to kick it. Field goal.
Yeah, you might as well. Jaden Adcock is going to come on to attempt a field goal. As why not, Drew? Why not?
Oh, let's do it. What, did you add it up, what this is?
Oh, let's see. Ball is going to be on the 18-yard line. So it's going to be a 35-yarder. 35-yard field goal attempt here.
We're going to have to call timeout.
Ball is going to be on the...
We're going to have to call timeout.
Yep. Ball's going to be on the right hash. Man, I'm just sitting here looking at it. That's a long distance to kick that football.
I've talked to Marty a lot, and I'm pretty sure he can make this.
Okay.
To get his foot in it. He's done it before.
Well, I would love to see it. Timeout to get the personnel right. Maybe we'll just fake it, score a touchdown.
Oh, that's like kind of what it looks like. Look how we're going to run for it. Go for it.
We'll see. I'll tell you, our passing game was really working for us in the first half, and we hadn't really been able to make that connection here in the second half. I will say this: I know this is the fifth game of the season, but I really like our helmets. Past few years we've had that big old chrome paw on the side.
Love this.
And these have the script cats on them, red. Ooh,
they look good.
Talk to me. 3 minutes and 16 seconds here until halftime, which means 3 minutes and 16 seconds until fourth quarter trivia. And we are going to go for it. 4th down and 18. Got to find the end zone, really. And under pressure, throws over the middle. It's going to be caught! Caught there, but it's going to be short of the first down. And great job there by Pinkston as he was able to complete it. But it's going to be just short there as he was able to get it down to the 6-yard line. 12-yard completion. But good job there as Lofton got rocked again on the hit.
Yeah, he did.
As he passed.
And that's impressive, too. As a young guy, you want to, if you get a lot of pressure, you want to run. No, stay in that pocket and take that hit. That's big to me. That's a mature guy. I like that.
And plays like that are what you're building on this season. I would rather run a play like that instead of kicking a 35-yard field goal.
Staying in that pocket right there and just, I don't know. That was just great. I really like it.
Going back to my Ole Miss fan base, Matt Luke would have kicked a field goal there when you're down by 4 scores. Field goals are not going to win you when you're down by 4 scores. You got to have touchdowns. So I'm glad they went for it there.
Ball come out. I don't think he was down either. I think ball come out.
They're calling him down, unfortunately, as these refs continue to favor the Whippets.
Oh, my goodness.
28-0. Whippets lead. That'll be a 2nd down and 1 after a gain of 9 on the play. There's the handoff there. He's nowhere going. Be close to the first down. I don't think he got there, though.
No, I think he's going to be short.
They will call it a first down there for the Whippets as they move it on out.
Oh, man, of course.
We failed to score there after the turnover, but that turnover was still big. Really flipped the field as Kosy has some good field position all night.
Yeah, they have. This is probably the worst field position we've gave them here.
That's right. 1st and 10 here as the handoff is going to be, quarterback's going to keep it there. The flag does come in. Looks to be holding as the quarterback is going to keep it and run down. Obviously, this is a running quarterback. I doubt he throws another pass all night after throwing that one interception.
I'm wondering did the other quarterback get hurt? I'm not sure.
I think it might be a score issue, Drew, where they're up by 4 scores.
I got you.
But hey, y'all stay tuned, Bearcat fans. Cheer them on the best you can, no matter where you are in the world. Pull for the Cats. It's pretty cool meeting Jeffrey Williams, Jeremy's brother. Jeremy has helped us out with our broadcast years past. Jeffrey was stationed in Washington, D.C. last year, and he tuned into a majority of the Bearcat game.
Yep, that's right.
And he is here tonight, but actually being able to enjoy the game in person. But it's awesome, the Gridiron Show, where you can literally be anywhere in the world and be enjoying.
Why wouldn't you want to?
That's right. Why wouldn't you want to? High snap. Quarterback's in trouble, and he is going to be wrapped up there. Great job there by the Bearcats as it was 1st down and 10 after the holding penalty. It'll back them up about another 2 yards back to the 5-yard line. 1 minute and 25 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Man, you really wanted that to go.
Oh, no, I was really hoping for a safety or something there. They got an injured player.
Player is down, it looks like, for the Whippets, as that's never a good thing.
Software.
Which, I mean, you never know how serious.
No, I know.
It was like Kosy immediately. Everybody on knee.
I don't know. I think it's changed. For sure.
It's definitely changed. I know it's changed since when you were playing.
Oh,
sure.
man. Back in the day. It's just a pretty campus, though.
Yeah, it is. You know, I've never been here before. I almost turned in, back at the school down there.
You should let you come straight, when you get that.
No, I'm talking like I went like a couple miles down the road, like where their high school is.
Oh.
I almost turned in down there.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, this is nice. The guy who was doing the gate or whatever, I was talking to him right as y'all were pulling up, and he said on their practice field over here, they're going to build like an indoor practice facility. I said, are you serious?
What?
He said, yeah. I don't know if he just pulled my leg or whatever, but I said, what? I said, y'all must have really good boosters. He's like, oh, we do.
Oh, wow.
I said, well, my goodness. But you look at their concession stands, it's super nice. You got a little gate here to get into the...
I wish that was something we could do out there. That'd be good.
Yep. Although you look at the visitor locker room over here, it's awful. All right, so second down and long for the Whippets. High snap as Ethan Wood went back in. He passes it, and that should be intentional grounding, in my opinion, Drew.
Oh my God,
that should be intentional grounding and a safety because he just launched it. But I mean, I guess you could say there was a receiver in the area, but man alive, he just
on the sideline.
He just chunked it.
He turned around and just threw it.
Yep, high snap again. They've been having issues with their center all night, and the clock is still running after an incomplete pass. My word! Not even give us a chance here, officials. 39 seconds, 38 seconds as the Whippets just let the clock roll. Incomplete pass.
Okay, never mind. I wouldn't think we're live.
I got you. High snap again. It's going to be hand off in the middle, and he has some room. He has blockers in front of him, and he has close to a first down.
Yeah, he got it.
I think he might be short. I think he had to get across the 25-yard line to the 26, and he's going to be a little short. But good gain on the play. It'll be 4th and 3. As the Whippets will now punt.
Oh, here we go.
And it'll take us to the end of the third quarter, into the fourth quarter.
My favorite part of the whole game here. Here we go.
Look, the Bearcats are still in this ball game, folks, so don't go anywhere. But for the 39 viewers who are watching this broadcast, this is for you.
The trivia.
The Bearcat trivia question is...
And tell them they got to comment.
Yep. In order to win the trivia question, you have to comment into the YouTube feed. Jason, you cannot text us the answer because we know that you know it. Actually, I don't think you know this one, Jason. This is a good one. All right. Bearcats are trailing 28-0. However, I still believe that they can score 4 touchdowns.
Amen.
And take this thing into overtime.
Yes.
With that being the case,
yes.
How many overtimes have the Bearcats played? How many overtime games have the Bearcats played in the history of Forest football?
What? Man.
The winner will receive a 12-piece family pack from Popeyes and Forest that comes with 2 sides, 6 biscuits, a drink, and all the fixings.
Yes.
Compliments of Popeyes and Forest. So the question again is, how many overtime games has the Forest Bearcat played? The winner is soon. All right, we'll continue here. 4th down here for the Whippets. It's going to be a punt, and it's going to be a good punt line drive away from JW. We have a guess of 2, we have a guess of 4, we have a guess of 6, we have a guess of 9, and none of those are correct.
They're good guesses, though.
Good guesses.
I'll pick.
Ding, ding, ding! We have a winner. Victor Perez says 7.
Nice.
The Bearcats have played 7 overtime games with a record of 3 wins and 3 losses and 1 tie.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to Victor. Victor, please text me 601-507-1611, and we'll get you hooked up with some Popeyes trivia, with some Popeyes chicken. Compliments of Popeyes in for us. Thank you, Victor, and thank you everyone for playing the trivia question. Bearcats take over first down. Pass complete there to Pinkston. He has the ball. He's going to work it up across the 35-yard line. Nice little gain on the play. I love that, dude. It's great. Thank you to Popeyes.
Benton, good try, bud. I think you picked every number in there.
Benton, look, I was listening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guesses, and all 5 were wrong. That was a hard one, though.
Oh, bless it.
Thank y'all for playing. There is the snap. Lofton looks to pass. He has Map. It's going to be complete up to the 44-yard line. It'll be Bearcat first down. First down of the half.
First down, Bearcat.
Reagan Irving guesses 500,000.
Nice. Nice.
All right, there's a handoff up the middle. It's going to be chopped down just across the 45-yard line. Well, I'll tell you what Drew's guess was when I floated this by him that halftime. Drew guessed 21.
I did. I mean, I thought like all these years.
So, all these folks were closer than you were, Drew. Second down and 8 here. As the Bearcats are looking to get on the board. There is the snap. Back to passes.
There he is.
He fires it. He has Map. Complete! First down, Bearcats! All the way down to the 25-yard line as Logan Map hauls in the reception. Nice. What is that? 30-yard gain on the play.
Good job, Map.
First down, Bearcats as Lofton completes it to Map. Oh, excuse me. Reagan was not guessing. She was giving out the phone number. 507-1611. That is what you need to text there, Victor. We'll verify that's who you are. Reagan's like, y'all a bunch of idiots. 601-507-1611.
111.
And we'll get you hooked up. All right, enough of the trivia. On to the ball game. Bearcats have some work to do here, down 28-0. 9 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. Second down now and 10 as they send the running back out into the flat. Fired over the middle. It's going to be behind the intended receiver, Icom, as he slipped down trying to make the catch.
You know, I'm not trying to make excuses or anything, but you know, you look at the field, you see a little dew out there.
Yep.
You know, the ball can get a little slippery at times too, and even your foot too, or your stance and everything. So I'm trying to help them out. You know,
I tell you, we'll give them the benefit of the doubt.
There you go.
I'll say this, you know, we saw a lot of passes last week that the Bearcats attempted against the Trojans. And a lot of them were just not in the right spot, but this has been a lot more accurate from Lofton tonight. And that one was over the head of the intended receiver, Pinkston, and I jinxed the snot out of him as that pass was way behind the intended receiver. So I'm sorry about that.
First down.
Clock stops, 8 minutes and 38 seconds, and it'll be fourth down here, 4th and 10. Because, man, you really want the Bearcats to kind of get something in the end zone here.
Oh, there we go.
Right on the play.
Let's see.
That'd be false start. I mean, not false start, offsides.
Dude, as much as Jason is texting us, we should have him on the broadcast. My goodness.
Jason, come join us.
No, we wouldn't. This is G-rated. All right. So it'll be fourth down. Oh, that must have been a penalty there on Kosiesko's. Fourth down and 6. Pass across the middle is going to be tipped up in the air and incomplete. Turnover on downs again as the Bearcats failed to convert the first down. Yeah, so nice completion there.
Benton text me 38-6 SC over Lake, 21-18 over Pillahatchee and West Lowndes, 16 over the Pool, 16-14, excuse me, over the pool.
We got Rocky Washington chiming in, wanting to know the score. Rocky, it's good to hear from you. Thanks for tuning in. And,
Rocky, you want to come back?
Yeah, we miss seeing you on the field. Wishing you the best wherever you are in life after high school. All right, so Kosiesko is going to take over. They have Ethan Wood, their starter and quarterback, back in the game. He's going to zip a pass over to the far sidelines. He's going to be wrestled down there by number 52, Praise Moore. I would have to say, if there's a defensive player of the game, outside of the interception, Mr. Moore has been all over the place.
Yeah, he has. We followed his name a lot tonight. Him and Willie and
Derek Little with the interception,
Little.
too.
That was a good one, yeah.
Let's see, number 12, Reagan
Tadlock
checks into the game. Looks like he's playing some middle outside linebacker. Let's see if he can get him a little sack here. There's the snap. He's going to hand off, and it's going to be wrestled down there by Martin Brown, number 16 there for the Cats. Going to bring up third down for Kosiesko. 7 minutes and 25 seconds left in the game. 28-0. Cats trail the Whippets. As Drew, really, it comes down to the little things in the game, and I think it's the little things that really hurt the Bearcats tonight that they didn't do. Looking to pass, zips it over the middle. It's going to be complete there to number 4, and he has a blocker, and, man, this is not good. He's going to take it all the way in.
The ball came out before.
The ball popped out.
Yeah, the ball.
Touchback, and it's going to be, the Cats got it. Good job there by Devon Chambers and Martin Brown to punch that ball out as he was going in for the score. Let's count that a victory.
You don't see that much, but great job on those two guys. They could have gave up. They could have gave up back here in the back.
They absolutely could have. I was calling him a touchdown before he's even in.
Exactly.
What am I doing? My goodness.
Great job by those two guys.
Hey, that made it.
Man, you don't see
things like that. I just talked about the little things.
That's right.
And, it's the little things like that help you out. So Bearcats are going to take over, and that's a weird rule in football.
It is.
It's very weird. It's kind of like if you're the offense, you're like, man alive, that's crazy. But
a lot of people wouldn't know that rule, to be honest with you, because you don't see it much.
That's right. But if you fumble it out of the back of the end zone, it is a turnover and a touchback. So the Bearcats now have it. Let's see if we can get a touchdown. Handoff is going to be the left side, wrapped up, loss of a yard. 6 minutes and 30 seconds in the game. And honestly, if they call a heat timeout here, I guess it's just because we're still in the month of September. But
we're far away from heat.
Very cool.
What you think, JJ?
Yeah, JJ's rocking in there with us.
We appreciate JJ and everything he does, man.
Faithful member of the Bearcat broadcast team.
Yes. How many years for you? 3?
Yeah, he's
3?
Been 3 years with us.
We're going to have to make us some shirts or something.
He's seen a lot of action.
That's right.
All right, second down and 11. As Lofton is going to look to pass, they're going to call false start as the running back was starting to ease forward there. I don't know who number 1 is because they've changed players. So we'll find out who that is. If you have any scores, let us know. As the score here is 28-0.
Where you at, Benton? Text me.
Benton's probably like, no, because y'all made fun of me because I lost the trivia. High snap. Lofton is in trouble. He gets sacked.
Ball come out.
Back on the 6-yard line. Bearcats recover inside the 5-yard line. Man, it's going to move us all the way back here. My goodness. Ball's going to be on the 1-yard line. It's going to be third down and 28. Trailing by 28. Right now we just need 28 yards. Timeout. Heat timeout called. The clock is still running.
Still running.
I'm just glad it's not a close game at this point because this clock situation has not been good. Okay, hey, Victor Perez chimes in. Number 1 is Jeremy Bradford. He is a junior. They don't have his number in white. I think we're used to seeing Bradford wear number 3. Is that correct?
I think you're right. So what now?
Nope. Jeremy Bradford normally wears number 6, but they don't have a number 6 white jersey.
Oh. Thank you, Victor.
West Lowndes leads Sebastopol 22-14.
Scott Central is winning over Late 44-6.
Massacre. Scott Central's a real deal this year.
Yeah, they're really good. They are.
As they have been.
21-18, Morton over Pillahatchee. So Morton jumped back up top.
Oh, wow, that's a good game. All right, third and eternity. Here's the pass out. Icom has it, and he's going to be wrapped up and dropped at the 1-yard line. It was nearly a safety. Casey May asked who is number 20 this year. That's Derek Little. And Casey, he is the one that had the interception for the Bearcats in the third quarter. As you're seeing a lot of young guys get some action here. Of course, that could be said for our starters, too.
Yeah, no doubt.
But definitely you're going to see a lot of our freshmen come through at this juncture in the ball game.
Delay a game. I don't know how much further they're going to back us up, but
maybe an inch. You know, Drew, obviously it's not the outcome that you want in this game, but man alive.
What matters is next week.
Yep.
Next week on.
So I don't know what the Clarkdale score is, but I looked and they're 4-0 this year. And then I believe, let me see the standings as we get our eyes set here on district play. Ooh, back.
Ooh, punt, low punt.
There's a punt.
Oh, he touched it!
He touched it! Holy Bearcats have it!
First down.
Well, it would have been a first down anyway, but hey, great job there by the Bearcats.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking, yeah.
But it was right there, the first down marker, recovering with DeQuarian Icom there. As now the Bearcats, they're winning the turnover battle, Drew.
There you go.
I mean, obviously we've turned the ball over on downs a lot, but man, we have a fumble recovery and an interception. All right, so right now in our division, Region 5, 3A, Clarkdale is 4-0, Enterprise Clark is 3-0, Forest is 2-2, Morton is 1-3, Southeast Lauderdale is 1-3, and Union is 1-3. Obviously, none of those records have tonight's game included in them. So Forest will be 2-3. Let's see if we can at least get a touchdown here. Under pressure, oh man, off the edge for the blitz. And Lofton has hit the turf a lot tonight.
Clarkdale 49 over 14, Sacred Heart.
That's right, Victor. Let's say Jaden meant to do that. He kicked that ball intentionally to get a fumble. So loss of about 8 or 9 on the play. Bring up second down and 18. See if we can get some protection in here. I snap. He looked to hand off. No one's there. He's going to slide
kind
down.
of a busted play or something there.
At this point, you don't want to get anybody get hurt. You know we say that when things are getting chippy. They're definitely not. We appreciate all of y'all watching tonight. Definitely 3 minutes left in the game. Let's see if something positive can happen. Cheer on our boys. Timeout's going to be taken here by Forest, as that'll be their second timeout of the half. And we'll give you our sponsors one more time. Our premier sponsors, our elite sponsors, Macon Forest, Bowles, Southside Mart, Farm Bureau, Ingram Images, Tagco, ePix, Forest Dental, City of Forest, and Community Bank. Premier sponsors are Tyson, Lackey Memorial Hospital, and our traditional sponsors, Forest Lions Club, Forest Rotary Club, Royce Wyndham Tractor, Forest United Methodist Church, Forest Baptist Church, All Seasons Worship Center, the Citizens Bank, Coach David Parker and family, Kay Williams and family, Trey Rogers and family, and yours truly, the Bearcat Gridiron Show, along with Popeyes and Forest.
Popeyes!
All right. Third down and long here for the Bearcats as they are on their own 25. There's the snap. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, trying to find a little bit of a hole. Wrestled down across the 26-yard line. A little bit of a gain on the play is Bradford. And the Bearcats will punt again. 3 minutes left in the game, trailing 28-0. As next week is homecoming, so at Forest High School there will be a lot of homecoming festivities taking place. It'll be exciting to watch. Jaden Adcock is back to punt. Again, that was a nice high punt. There's going to be called for a fair catch there at the 42-yard line, and he almost dropped that one too. As there's 2 minutes and 36 seconds left in the game.
There's a flag on the field, or
I don't know what the.
There's one up top. I'm not sure what that would be.
Okay, they're looking to Forest, see if we want to accept or decline. Obviously, it's probably just going to be offsides. It's going to only be a 5-yard penalty, which is not going to make that much of a difference. Drew, you think State wins tomorrow?
No. I'm just playing. Yes. All right. We're going to shock the world tomorrow, Lee. We lost to Memphis. We're going to shock the world. We're going to come out and beat LSU at Starkville. 11 o'clock. Prime time.
That's right. Jeffrey Wilson says, coaches, when you're losing like this, is a great opportunity to save your starters and build your bench. I think we are doing that. We've seen some of that tonight. We've definitely seen some younger players come in.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of young kids come in tonight.
Yep.
And actually, we have a lot of young players already starting, too. You know.
And look, you see Coach Parker right here talking to number 3, just telling him, hey, what to do. I think
Larry.
Yeah, Larry Patrick, obviously he's a starter, but this is a coaching moment, and you want to just be able to find some things from this game, positives to point out, things to build on, and I think that we have. I mean, our passing game's been a lot better tonight. You know, we were running the ball really, really well earlier in the game, and so I think we'll have our hands full next week with Clarkdale, as we know they like to run the ball a lot.
I'm not sure.
And, man, we're going to go for it.
No, I think it's first down. I'm not sure what the penalty was.
I don't know what the penalty was. I was snoozing.
I'm not sure, what's going on.
I don't know what's happening here.
It's really a bunch of confusion because Kosiesko's coach is on the field talking to the ref, and that's an automatic first down, whatever it was. I'm going to find out. Party. What was it? That's what I'm saying. It ain't going to be a first down, what? Marty's saying too many men on the field, I'll be like a 5-yard, but they gave us too many yards, so they're giving us a first down. So I think that's what their coach is saying over there. So obviously they're giving us first down.
Hey, we'll take it. We know we need all the help we can get. All right, into pass. And Lawson's going to take off as he stumbles forward across the 50-yard line. As, man, it's kind of a design quarterback draw there, kind of clear everybody out and move the chains. Or not move the chains, but a nice game there on first down. Be 2nd and 8. I wish we could have seen that earlier in the game.
Yeah, me too.
But, hey, again, we're practicing here. 2 minutes left in the game. Snap is going to be a handoff there to Washington as he's fighting for yardage and nowhere to go. Got back to the line of scrimmage. Third down and 1. One minute and 26 seconds here in the game. I want to say thank y'all for tuning in tonight and supporting the Bearcats. Hasn't been the best game, but we've had a lot of fun. bringing it to you tonight as, we're done with the preseason, ready for the district play. Passes tipped up and incomplete, went through the hands of Matt. No, excuse me, that was number 27. I don't think we've called his number yet this year. Kadarian Gillespie. Well, I've called Gillespie before this year. Yep. It'll be 4th and 1. Fourth and 1 from the gun, and it'll be a timeout. Looked like taken by Kosiesko. 1 minute and 5 seconds, and this game will never end.
What are you going to call timeout on here?
It's coaching moment.
This game never ends. Boy, I got to do this. Yes, sir.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be so negative.
No. Jordan's hitting her head over here, Lee. I'm not sure what's going on over here.
All right, Bearcats going for it here on 4th down. 1 minute and 5 seconds left in the game. You'd really like to break something off and get to the end zone here. We'll see if that can happen. 3 receivers there to the right side, left side. There's going to be a handoff there to Washington. He's going to try to make a man miss, stumbles forward and loses a yard. As that'll do it. Kosiesko will take over on downs with 57 seconds left.
All right, before we leave, 45-6, SC over Lake. Morton 28-18 over Pillahatchee. West Lowndes and Poole still tied, or it's tied at 22-22.
Wow, what a game up there in Columbus.
Okay.
All righty.
Thank you, Mitten and Dab, for texting me.
And there's the knee. Good first half, could not be duplicated in the second half by the Bearcats, but definitely some good fight here that the Cats brought to the Dogs, tonight.
You always want to win a ball game. Obviously, you want to come in, you're strong and everything. But I'm just going to say it again. Next week is really big for us. It's key. Is key. They're starting the district play. These next 5 games here is when you need to bow down and let's get after it and kind of cut out the smaller stuff like offsides and things like that. But we're going to get better at it. We got a young team and we are Bearcats. So.
Yep, we do. And honestly, I think we're starting out with the hardest team next week in our district. Yeah. So maybe we can get them fresh. Maybe we can get them more focused and get the hardest game out of the way. So we'll see you next week. Bearcats can't do it tonight. They fall 28-0 in Kosiesko, but we're glad that you're tuning in, and I hope you have a great weekend. And as always, go Bearcats.